Excited. We have NFL on Saturday for the first time in a while. We got two games today. Um, they're at 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock, I think. Um, but yeah, we're just doing these two right now, and then we'll be doing the rest of the picks for tomorrow and Monday later tonight. Um, but yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. And since there's only two games, we can go a little bit more in depth if we want to for each of these games. But starting out here, first game of the day, Philly the Eagles head to Washington to take on the Commanders. They probably should have flexed this game. Um, Important game for Philadelphia. If Philly can win this game, then I believe Dallas is officially out of the playoffs. Officially. Um, while you look over at Washington, Washington had a win over New York Giants last week, as they've been eliminated for a while, but uh, yeah, this is gonna be an interesting game. Last time they met was the NFC Championship game last year. Philly absolutely gave them some belt, and that's when they had Jaden Daniels, but they don't have Jaden Daniels this year. They have Marcus Mariota right now. Not really expecting much from this game. Not expecting much from the Commanders. The Eagles took care of business against Vegas last week. They sort of figured it out, but it was Vegas, so I'm not saying that was special or anything, but I think this game will be a close game just because of the fact it's a divisional game. It's in Washington. Um, they always seem to play close when they're in Washington. Um, Philly's still got a. They're actually playing a solid defense this time. Solid-ish defense. Like it's not great, but it's better than Vegas's defense. I think Philly's just going to need to start off hot. Get a touchdown with Saquon Barkley early. Get everyone involved as soon as you can. Um, then that way, I think they'll be able to win this game. I think Philly will win the game. Um, I have Philly winning this game 24-16 on the road. But if somehow the Eagles lose this game, um, honestly, wouldn't be very surprised. Um, the Commanders have weirdly played well against bad teams or against solid teams this year. So it'll be interesting, but give me the Eagles winning this one by 8 on the road, eliminating Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about this game to be
Yeah, this
honest,
game,
bro.
yeah,
I
no
ain't
one
gonna
cares,
lie.
bro.
So I don't. I mean, I'm not really gonna say much. Other than the Eagles kind of need to get it back together. There's not a good football team at the moment. Um, and Washington also sucks. So
Yeah, holy crap.
no Jane Daniels playing with Marcus Mariota. Other than that, same thing with the Commanders. Bad defense, mediocre offense. Um, and on the Eagles, on the other side of the ball, or on the other end of the spectrum, they're still playing with Nick Sirianni. I want him gone. Uh, so that's that. But I mean, sooner rather than later, I think he'll get fired. I don't think that if they lose to the Commanders, he will get fired. But that's for a different day. So I'm just gonna say the Eagles win. Because they're just have what 3 times the amount of wins as the Commanders do.
Yeah.
So I'm just going off of records. Honestly, I don't really care about anything else. So the Eagles win 30-24. I think their offense gets back together a little bit. I actually like Saquon to have a decent day. So
Okay. All right. I kind of want to hear your thoughts on this one
okay,
here, bro. This is the game everybody's been waiting for. Green Bay heads to Chicago to take on the Bears. Micah Parsons out for the year. Bears don't have Rome Odunze or Luther Burden this week. It's in Chicago at night. Yeah, I want to hear what you got to say about this one.
man. I picked the Bears. Did I pick the Bears? I don't
No,
know.
you
I
picked
can't.
you picked the Packers. Or no, you picked the Bears
Yeah,
last time, and I picked
yeah,
the Packers last time.
yeah. I picked the Bears a couple weeks ago, and they certainly disappointed me, man. Just not the same team or as what they were when they beat a couple weeks ago when they were on a roll a few weeks ago. They've just kind of been slowly declining, in my opinion. They still beat the Browns, which is good, but I think anybody can beat the Browns. So, I mean, they literally lost to Titans. So, going into this week, they got a lot of injuries. Obviously, what you mentioned, and Kyler Gordon's also out too. So that's a huge loss. And Green Bay is coming off of a loss. Uh, that's probably going to hurt them for the rest of the season, in my opinion. That loss is pretty detrimental. Um, and they're out of Parsons now, so that's that. But I expect this game to possibly determine the number one seed. Honestly, after seeing the Seattle and LA game, I just
Yeah, what
really
a
do.
game, dude.
That was a great game. I still don't know. That 2 point conversion was
That 2 point conversion
unbelievable.
was not. Yeah, it did not count, bro. That
Really?
I
You don't
yeah,
think so?
I don't think that should have counted.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
but we can have reaction to on Monday. We can do a reaction stream to all the games.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that. All
Yeah.
right. Anyways, back to the game. Obviously, the Packers have pretty much owned the Bears at all, or pretty much owned the Bears since I don't know. I don't know when's the last time they've lost to them besides last season. Um,
I don't
and
know.
it's in Soldier Field, so Caleb Williams can't make that excuse, or you can't make that excuse for Caleb Williams saying he only plays good at Lambeau Field, saying he's undefeated at Lambeau Field or whatever. It's in Soldier Field this game, so um, I honestly, due to the recent history, just due to all the Bears injuries, I'm predicting the Packers to win this game, man. I just think the Bears are too banged up on both ends of the ball, more than the Packers are, and I can never trust the Bears to beat the Packers. Um, it's kind of like Bryce Young and the Falcons, man, or whatever else you want to call it. The Packers always beat the Bears, and I think that last year game, it's kind of a fluke, man. So I'm picking the Packers to win this game. Their defense is still going to be dominant. I don't think they'll miss out on a lot because they got so much talent out there, and I expect Caleb Williams to struggle a lot without his two wide receivers, and I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball at all. So give me Green Bay to win. 27-20, they'll sweep the Bears, like what they've usually been doing, and I think they could realistically get the number one overall seed here. So
Yeah. Um. Well, going into this, I was like, man, I really, really hope we don't disagree on this pick because I really want to agree with you on this pick before we started this stream.
okay,
But we're gonna have to disagree on this one. After that Packers loss, the Bears were ticked. The Bears were ticked. Um, Ben Johnson made it known that he was ticked off, and it showed last week when they gave some belt to Cleveland against a Miles Garrett defense. I mean, 31 points. That's pretty dang good. They shut down all of the Shador Sanders hype and only let him score 3 points. Now, granted, it's the Browns, but I mean, doing it in that kind of cold weather against a team who doesn't really have anything to lose. But Green Bay lost all my trust last week against the Broncos. I picked them, and Micah Parsons is cooked. So, yeah, I don't really trust the Packers to do anything. Um, Depending on their seed in the playoffs, I don't really know what they're going to be able to do. Um, if they don't get a favorable matchup, I could see them losing in the first round. But I could also see the Bears losing in the first round as well due to their inexperience. But the Bears, when they've lost to the Packers, I haven't seen them like this before. They actually have they usually just accept it and move on, and they're like, "Well, we'll play them again, so maybe we can beat them next time." But no, this Bears team is determined to win this game. Um, the whole city of Chicago is rooting for the Bears tonight. They all want to see this happen. Um, and due to there, even though there's a lot of injuries, I think they're going to be able to rally around each other and get this win. I think it's going to be close. It's going to be cold in Chicago again tonight, obviously. Um, but I think Ben Johnson does not want to lose to Matt LaFleur 2 times this year after his offseason comments. So with that one, I have the Bears winning this game 27-24. And we got we'll have 2 more weeks left of some regular season football to see how everything plays out there.
All right.
Good
Is
stuff.
is that all we got?
That's all we got for this one.
I mean, we
But
could predict the college football stuff, but I don't really think you want to predict James Madison in Oregon. But
I don't think we need to. I feel like that's just that game's gonna speak for itself.
mhm.
I mean, that game last night was just absolutely nuts. Bama. I
Dude, that
didn't. I
punter. Did
didn't.
you see that punter, bro?
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
How do you miss contact with a punt, bro? It's
Yeah, I
pathetic.
I don't know, and that shocked me because I actually picked Oklahoma to win that game.
Yeah. Nah, they're
But
getting Indiana's freaking whacking them, bro.
I think they might, yeah. But I could also see Alabama just pulling off some crazy stuff against Indiana. But
Alabama got carried by their special teams and defense. They didn't do a
that's
single
true.
thing on
No, their
offense.
offense didn't do much.
Their offense just is cheeks.
Ty Simpson threw the ball to Jeremy Bernard like 4 times, and that's pretty much all they did on
Yeah.
offense because their defense just put them in good positions. But yeah, I think that's all we got for this one here. We'll be back later tonight picking the rest of the week 16 games. We'll probably be watching the Bears game while we pick. So that'll be cool. We'll have that up and going. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure like, subscribe. Thank you. Oh yeah, thanks for getting us to 100 subs. We'll do more talking about that in the next stream. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys later tonight. Peace out.